It is now my honor to introduce the four nominees from the great state of California. All highly qualified nominees, outstanding legal thinkers, and dedicated public servants. Judge Holly Thomas is a proud San Diego native, and she's joined today by her husband Dagan, her son Torin, her sister Megan, and other close friends. Judge Thomas is a dedicated advocate for equality under law and has made a career fighting to ensure the civil rights of all Americans. A graduate of Yale Law School and a former Ninth Circuit clerk, Judge Thomas spent over 10 years working on civil rights litigation and appeals at the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, in the appellate section of the Department of Justice's Civil Rights Division, and in the New York Solicitor General's office. In each of these roles, she was a tireless advocate for equal justice, a skilled appellate lawyer, an insightful thinker, and a valued colleague. In 2016, Judge Thomas returned to California to serve as the chief liaison between the largest civil rights regulatory body in the state, the Department of Fair Housing and Employment, and the governor's office. She dedicated herself to protecting workers and families from unlawful discrimination. Recognizing Judge Thomas's outstanding work, in 2018, then Governor Brown appointed her to the Los Angeles County Superior Court. There, Judge Thomas requested to serve in a family law division because of her great empathy for families, engaging in difficult court processes. As the first person in her family to go straight to college after high school, Judge Thomas knows what it's like to navigate unfamiliar institutions. As the granddaughter of sharecroppers, she is a passionate fighter for equal justice. And Judge Thomas's compassion is matched by her legal acumen. I know she'll serve with distinction as a judge on the Ninth Circuit. Next, I want to introduce Mame Frimpong, Judge Mame Frimpong, who is joined today by her husband, Yao, her parents, Theodora and Kweku, her in-laws, and other loved ones. Judge Frimpong, a Los Angeles native, is the proud daughter and wife of immigrants from Ghana, and a dedicated advocate for equal justice. A graduate of Harvard College and Yale Law School, Judge Frimpong learned the value of education from her grandparents, none of whom had a high school diploma, and understood at an early age the power and responsibility of public service. As a young attorney at the Department of Justice, her work focused on protecting consumers and holding accountable those who had done them harm. In 2010, she earned the highest award presented by the Attorney General for her outstanding litigation work. After leaving the Justice Department, Judge Frimpong became Vice President and General Counsel for the Millennium Challenge Corporation, where she worked to fight poverty and strengthen democracy around the world. And in 2016, Judge Frimpong joined the California Superior Court for Los Angeles County as an appointee of Governor Brown. She's known for the empathy and respect that she displays towards every lawyer and defendant who enters her courtroom, and she's regarded as a superstar by her colleagues, many who have submitted letters to this committee in support of her nomination. In addition to her skill and fairness as a jurist, Judge Frimpong is a dedicated educator, helping students to better understand the legal system and see the limitless possibilities of their own careers. Californians of the Central District will be lucky to benefit from her wisdom and her legal skill. Next, Judge Jennifer Thurston is here along with her husband Mark and daughter Paige. Judge Thurston earned her law degree as a night student at California Pacific Law School, balancing the demands of a full course load with an even greater demand of working and raising her children. After graduating, Judge Thurston spent a decade serving as county counsel for Kern County. Her reputation for diligence and outstanding litigation skill earned her an appointment to serve as a federal magistrate judge in Bakersfield, California. Today, she serves as the chief magistrate judge for the Eastern District of California, one of the most impacted dockets in the country, and she's known for her leadership, her fairness, and her work ethic. She's deeply rooted in the Eastern District's legal community, where she has served admirably as a judge for over a decade. And she's a constant student of the law, returning to school in 2018 to earn her LLM from Duke. With already high caseloads further worsened by the ongoing pandemic, Judge Thurston's confirmation to the Eastern District Bench cannot come quickly enough. And finally, I'm proud to introduce Judge Hernan Vera, who is here along with his wife Barbara, his mother Elvira, and his brother Leandro. Judge Vera is a thoughtful jurist who has long demonstrated his commitment to the rule of law. The son of Argentine immigrants, Judge Vera earned his undergraduate degree from Stanford and a JD from UCLA's School of Law. He has since had a diverse legal career, split between time in corporate law, over a decade in pro bono legal services, and now as a judge. In every respect, Judge Vera is known as a star of California's legal community. His 12 years of service at Public Counsel, the nation's largest pro bono law firm, is particularly notable. First, as director of the Consumer Law Project, and then as the organization's CEO, Judge Vera worked tirelessly to expand access to justice for consumers, veterans, the elderly, and the working poor. In 2020, Judge Vera was appointed to the California Superior Court for Los Angeles County by Governor Newsom, where he adjudicates child dependency cases. Overseeing a high volume of complex and sensitive cases, Judge Vera dedicates himself to finding just outcomes in what are often the most difficult of circumstances. His diverse legal and professional experiences and lessons learned from judicial service will make him a welcome addition to the Central District's bench. I urge my colleagues to confirm each of these highly qualified nominees who have so graciously raised their hands to serve California and our nation. And I thank them for their continued service.